Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. With the Darrelle Revis trade to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers becoming official today, that now leaves the Jets with two first-round picks, pick number 9 overall and pick number 13 overall. Just thought I'd take a couple minutes to go over where I think the Jets should go with these two picks. I think as you kind of dissect the Jets' biggest needs, I think first and foremost their biggest need is to get some kind of outside pass rusher. Their second need is to help the interior of that offensive line. And their third need is at safety along with the tight end position. I think with these two picks, I think with that number 9 pick, you see the Jets go after whoever they feel is the best 3-4 outside pass rusher left on the board. If you listen to my most recent mock draft, Barkevious Mingo is a guy I think will be there and a guy that would fit perfectly into Rex Ryan's defense. So that's just a name I threw out there in my mock draft that I think makes total sense there. But now with this 13th pick overall, I really think you see now the Jets, I wholeheartedly think they should address the interior of that offensive line and take either Jonathan Cooper or Chance Warmack. As far as the Jets' offensive line goes, you've seen a lot of holes develop in the last couple years from the guard positions. Most notably, the one that was held down by Matt Slauson, Vladimir Dukas, sort of a revolving door a little bit at times. You saw the depth of the offensive line get exploited when Mangold went down a couple years ago. The right tackle position, although Austin Howard was better certainly than Wayne Hunter, he's not by any means great, but better than you think. I think he's manageable over there at the right tackle spot, but they need to address the guard positions. Brandon Moore's gone. Matt Slauson's gone. They brought in Willie Colon from the Steelers, but he's not a long-term answer for them. So if you get Cooper or Warmack with that 13th pick, now you have Cooper or Warmack, Mangold, and DeBrickashaw Ferguson. And like I said, if Austin Howard continues to come along, you have the makings of what can be a pretty good offensive line. And with the quarterbacks the Jets have, most notably Sanchez, although he's had his struggles the last 2 years, to be fair to him, his line has been terrible. And when he had a good line around him with an adequate running game to set up the play action, he wasn't terrible. He wasn't as bad as he's been the last 2 years. So that's why I think that, the Jets should definitely go with an interior lineman with that 13th pick after they take whoever they think is the best pass rusher with the 9th pick overall. And then in rounds 2 and 3 now, I think they address the safety and, of course, the tight end needs and just take the best player available at those two positions in the 2nd and 3rd round. And then just, fill in their roster with the later picks. They could, again, safety, tight end, help in the linebacking core they could definitely use. So the Jets have plenty of holes, no doubt about that. But I think they can definitely start to rebuild this roster here with this draft. And, it's so important for John Idzik to nail these two picks. I think it's important for Idzik to nail the first 5 picks of this draft, the 2 in the 1st round, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round picks. If he can get, let's say, 4 starters out of those 5 guys that can come in and play right away, and on a Jets team whose roster is not that good, hopefully that's not a problem. But if they nail this draft, I think they'll be criticized less from the people who may not be totally on board with the Revis trade. Again, I had a separate video where I gave my thoughts on the trade as far as Revis going to the Buccaneers. Trying to make this more about what they'll do with the draft picks. But, I understand why the Revis deal had to be done. Now, though, the most essential part of it is to nail the pick that they got this year for him to sort of, again, get the public relations, whatever you want to call it, the Jet fan base, the media off their back for making the trade. But we'll see how this pans out. Big night for the Jets now on Thursday night with these 2 picks. Let me know what you think they should do. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel. You see I've uploaded over 400 videos here on YouTube covering the NFL from all angles and all the other sports as well. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks again for listening, and have a great day.